Hey guys, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that the product display room, aka the upstairs boardroom, has a new fan display. And all the fans are operable and we get to check it out. Bad news is that I made a video of demonstrating every single fan in here, one at a time and together. And in the process of trying to get the video off my new phone that I'm still learning how to work, I deleted it on accident. And so I'm going to have to try to redo it. So, on the one hand, it won't have that spontaneity of a new video. On the other hand, it will be a little more practiced. I'll be able to do a little better job. So, this is the product display room. All the lights are on because I turned them on for the previous video and haven't gotten around to turning them off. We'll just leave the lights. So, this is the super organized remote drawer, which I love. I think this is really cool. This is a great idea. We should do this for the museum or for my house or for something. So let's go in order. What is this, I wonder? Okay, I didn't notice that before. So this Beckwith is first. It's a 3-blade Beckwith. I don't know if that's the new standard or just something that happened for this room. Low. Medium. High. Quite a strong breeze. These unfortunately aren't quiet, but it's all wind noise. That's just what you get moving that much air with that small of a fan. Off. And I think the light is on full. So I will do at least some of the spin downs one at a time. It's funny, a lot of these must have never been ran before because this one spun down a lot quicker before. So the bearings must be freeing up just from me running it. Poor thing. Okay. So the next up is the drone, and this is the black drone. I know that because I've been having some problems with this one, trying to get it to behave. Oh, behave. So let's see if I can get it to behave. Setting it to low. I talked a lot in the missing video about how badly I want a black drone. And since Tom's birthday just passed, I have to find out what he wanted for his birthday so that when my birthday comes up, I can ask him for a black drone. There's low. Here's a medium-ish speed. Let's take it to high. Doesn't seem to be reacting. High, I say. This is the problem I was having with it before. It was just stuck on high and I couldn't get it to go off. I think it just takes a few tries for some reason. There we go. And these, as one would expect, are quite impressive air movers. They're not super fast, but they don't need to be. They fly like the proverbial eagle. Their airflow soars. You can tell I'm tired. I'm saying stupid things. Okay. See, I turned it off, didn't do anything. Off. 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 Come on. How did I get it off before? Come on. There we go. I might just be doing something wrong. We'll see. So the next up we have the white drone. This one beeps. See, huh? I think I call it Mr. Beepy. Just low is fine. I think white is my second favorite finish for these. I'm not really big on the silver, the brushed nickel. So there's low. Let's take it to a medium-ish speed. Yeah, black one's definitely. Oh, I forgot to let it spin down, huh? Well, we got plenty of drones to spin down. Medium. Didn't take the first time, but it took the second time. You can tell by the beeping. Let's go to high. Off. Yep, that took on the first try. Last up we have the silver one. Let's see if we can watch the white one spin down while we do the silver. Trying to put it to low. There we go. Here's a medium. And then high. High. It doesn't seem like high. There we go. Okay. Off. See what's next on our, it's not exactly remote roulette because we know exactly what order they'll be in. Let that one spin down because I can't get them both in the same shot. I bet a lot of people are going to like the silver best, but I am stuck on the black. It almost reminds me of a Stratojet with those blades. Okay. That's the drone is obviously a DC fan, and so is the Duplex, which is this two-bladed thing over here. Here's low. Really? I didn't turn you off. Is it confused? Okay, that's speed 1. It's got one of these 7-speed remotes. Here's 2. Here's 3. Oh, and I'm feeling a pretty good breeze from it, which is surprising. I guess not surprising if you think about it. It's got 2 wide blades, which is, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I called it 7 speeds. Apparently I don't know how to count, or I'm counting off. Yeah, that's a very strong air mover, which is a little surprising, but more so from a distance. Nope, good breeze directly under it, too. Okay. Yeah, I would not have pegged that as a good air mover. But it is. Okay. So that's a DC fan. Now we have the AC Hugh. Come on, Hugh. Low. medium, medium, come on. There we go. Sometimes it takes a couple clicks. And high. Surprisingly good air mover as well. I was not expecting a 52-inch hugger on this 12-foot ceiling to really do anything, but it did. It's quite impressive. Okay. Now the AC fans take a while to spin down, so I'm definitely gonna let that spin down while I move on to the Palma, which is this weird looking thing here. It's got the Fanimation palm leaf blades on kind of an oddball modern design. I like it more than I thought I would, but not enough that I'd ever want one. Low, medium, I'm going to hit it a few times just to make sure. And high. Also a surprisingly good air mover. I'm getting quite the breeze from it all the way over here. One of the blades is noticeably bent. Okay, and notice that the Hugh is still going. Next up we have the Picketts. There are two Picketts, so I will do them both at the same time. Low. You can see the Hugh is still going. The Palma is still going. We'll let those finish spinning down with the Picketts on low. I really like the Pickett. It might be my favorite fan here besides the drone. And I think that dual install of them with the Pickett drums in between looks really cool. Like that belongs in a restaurant. Hugh is still going, and so is the Palma. So I think my video of the mass spin down did make it onto YouTube before it got accidentally deleted, so it should be no surprise that these two are the winners of the longest spin down, so that's why I did not wait for them to finish before moving on. We'll do the mass spin down again, though. Okay, so let's put the Hughes on medium. Not Hughes, excuse me, Picketts. So yeah, while I personally don't want a Pickett, I would just love to go somewhere and see a bunch of them installed. I think they're one of those fans. There are some fans to me that are not cool if you just have one, but if you have multiples, they become cool. An example would be when I was a kid, all the Ruby Tuesdays had Hunter Studio Series, the old version that looks more like a Summer Breeze with the step switch housing. Okay, Palma finally stopped. High for the Picketts. They had the old versions, and I'm getting a serious breeze over here. I mean, there's two fans, but even so, you know, this is at least a 20-foot airflow test. And, okay. Off. Off. And yeah, they had tons of Hunter Studio Series 4-blade on long downrods and polished brass with some sort of like kit 4 lights or something like that. And they all were on low and they all wobbled slightly. And while I could care less about a single Studio Series, it absolutely made me love mass installs of them. So that's the same sort of thing with the long downrods on these two Picketts here. I wonder if they're called a Pickett because they have the little fencing in them, even though it doesn't really look like a picket fence. I wonder how they name fans. I should ask Tom. That'd be a really good Tom Q&A video. I don't know if we'll get any Tom Q&A videos this time because Tom's going to be just getting back from China Saturday morning, so he'll be pretty jet-lagged and cranky. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was our second group trip that I had just gotten in from a gig and hadn't gotten any sleep, and Tom had just gotten in from China and was completely jet-lagged, and both of us were just no good. It was, I think, Heath's first group trip. I think it might have been his only. I think it's only when Heath came on. I can't remember who else came, but that was the infamous sleepy trip. This one might not be a lot better, especially for Tom. So, good long spin down on the Picketts, huh? Okay, let's put the Pickett drums on low. Now, I was having some trouble with these because apparently they're on the same frequency as the Stellar, which is the big hvls thing. The problem with that being that the commands don't do the same thing either. So like these remotes don't seem to bother the Stellar, but the Stellar remote bothers the Picketts. So I was having a hard time getting the Stellar to behave. And when I did, the Picketts would turn on, turn off, you know, etc. So this is low. Go to medium. Go to high. These are, I mean, pretty much the same as a Beckwith, just in a different shape. Same airflow. These are the 3-blade propellers. So, wouldn't expect anything different from a Beckwith on these. You can just watch one spin down. I mean, they're going to be similar. I can try to catch both. Now you're not going to be able to see it once I move away. I'll just look at the other one and see. Other one's still going. Other one's still going. Yep. So those are the Pickett drums. Let's go back over here. Spitfire. So these are kind of a sleeper. They don't go very fast. They don't seem to move a lot of air. But on this higher ceiling, it definitely moves a lot of air. Low, medium, high, yeah, you get a pretty decent breeze from it. It's definitely among the lesser fans in this display, but it's still more air than like a cheap builder fan or something like that, which is surprising given the design of it. Okay, stop. So once that spins down, we'll work our way over to the Stellar, which is, you know, definitely the piece de resistance of this display. I don't know what size that is, 72 inches maybe? Or 84. Surprised they don't have an Odin in here. I know the Odin's been out for a while, but it's such a, like, high-selling model. People love the Odin. Okay, so we're all the way on low now, and you'll notice that Pickett drum has turned the light off. Something's rattling over there. Okay, so let's go and try to get that Pickett drum back. Okay, there's low. Put it to kind of a medium-ish speed. Now that Pickett drum is turned on. Okay. Let's put it on high. The light's off on the first Pickett drum again because... Is it on? I can't, doesn't, okay, well, I can't tell, it doesn't matter. So, true to form, this does not go very fast, but it does move a lot of air. You hear the bags rustling, and I mean, this one fan at this speed is more than enough for this room. Okay. Off. Did that work? These do use a DC motor, but because of how big and heavy these blades are, it has a much longer spin than a normal DC motor. So last up, while it's spinning down, we have the Xenos. Low. Medium. And high. While that's spinning down, I didn't do the white one at the same time because it is in reverse, and the switch is on the fan, not on the remote. Also, the light is out in it. Medium. Notice the stellar is still spinning down. High. Okay. Stop. And while those are finishing up, I'm going to start putting everything on low. Low Beckwith. Low troublesome black drone. But I believe in it this time. It can do it. Low Mr. Beepy. White drone. Low gray drone. Low Duplex. Low Hugh. Low Palma. Low Pickett number 1. Low Pickett number 2. Low Pickett drum number 1. Low Pickett drum number 2. Low Spitfire. Low Stellar, I'm working on it. And then I'm going to have to go back to the Pickett drums again. Low Xeno number 1, and then we're just waiting on Xeno number 2. Low Xeno number 2. So now you have my favorite shot, which is everything on low. And the cool thing is that with everything on low, because of the size of the fans, there's... Oh, that drone's still not on. Hold on. That's the gray. I feel like Mr. Gray is from something. Like there we go. Yeah, the cool thing about it is because we got so many hvls type fans, the drones and the Stellar, it's very breezy in here just with these fans on low. Like it feels like you have multiple fans on high, maybe not all of them on high. Okay. So let's start putting some on medium. I didn't do medium in the last video, so maybe that's why I have to remake it. Medium is because the god of fans wants me to include mediums. Black drone on medium. Mr. BP on medium. Gray drone on medium. Duplex has a 6-speed control, so I'll pick speed 4. Hugh on medium. Halma on medium. Pickett on medium. Pickett number 2 on medium. I'm going to skip the drums. Spitfire on medium. Stellar on medium. Wow, the drums weren't affected this time. So I guess I'll come back and do Pickett drums on medium. Hugh number 1 on medium. Hugh number 2 on medium. Some of the mediums are much slower than ever. Looks like the drones have the slowest mediums. Other than the can fans, which is what I'll call the Beckwiths and the Pickett drums. We can call them drum fans, I guess would make more sense, huh? It looks like the Hughs have the fastest. Hugh and the Xeno. Xenos and the Hugh. Spitfire's kind of a slow medium too. The Spitfire is a slow fan generally. Okay, so time for the moment of truth. Beckwith on high. Let's get the Black Beauty on high. Mr. BP. Oh man. It's already quite impressive in here. The Duplex. The Hugh. Halma. Pickett 1. Pickett 2. We'll skip the drums for now. Spitfire. I'm going to skip to the Xeno. Xeno number 2. Okay, now we'll do Stellar. Now we'll do the Pickett drums. Okay. This is everything on high. It's not quite the cyclone you might anticipate. The drones themselves. I don't think it would make any difference to turn off everything except for the Stellar and the drones, because they just kind of overpower everything else. Well, I guess it depends if you're over on this side. Standing right under a drum fan, you get the, you know. Okay. So let's see if, I think we're going to run out of film again, but let's try it. Oh wait, we got to turn the lights on, otherwise it'll be dark. Okay. Okay, so I know what's going to be first. It's going to be the Duplex. After that, I don't remember. Let's look at the drones. Spitfire already stopped. Okay, should have gone there instead. And then the white drone, then the silver, then my Black Beauty. Then I don't know what's next. I guess it would have to be one of the Picketts. Oops. Trash can. I think, yep, trash can. Here's one. Yeah, here's one I no longer know what to guess. I know what's going to be last, but I don't know. And if I run out of film, I'm just stopping because you can already see the end of the spin down in the other video. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's a Xeno that comes next, and then the Picketts. I guess it has to be the gray Xeno, because the white one's going pretty good still. So, gray Xeno, then the right Pickett, then the white Xeno. Nope, I was wrong. Looks like the white Xeno. Okay, so now the Picketts, then the Stellar. Look at me learning the names of these. Okay, yeah, right Pickett. Oh man, between the Stellar and the left Pickett. Yep, Pickett was first, then the Stellar, then the Palma, then the Okay, so let's see if we have time to turn everything back before the camera dies. Oh, by the way, that thing's flying out there. Oh, and the Xonics out there. We got a lot of fans out there that are on because of the and the Spitfire. Okay, so let's turn everything back on. Okay. Stop. 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 Stop, stop. Stop, stop. 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 And let's see what's still going. The white drone is still going. That's Mr. Beepy. Okay, looks like we got everything else in the first try. Wow, did so much better this time around. I struggled the first time. Oh nope, now the black drone's back on. Off? Now that one's on. I'm at least turn it down to low. At least I can get